Hello, everyone. My name is Blake Poland. I'm in the Dal Lana School of Public Health at the University of Toronto, and delighted to be talking to you today about the possibility of reframing sustainability as a relationship problem. Of course, any kind of question about what kind of problem climate change is bumps up against a couple of contemporary realities, one of which is that the problem tends to be defined in technical or technological terms, that sustainability is a technical problem with technological solutions, and that we just need to work these out. There are others, though, that point out that we have a lot of these technical solutions already, and they've been field tested around the world, and yet we're not seeing them being widely implemented. And so they point to the lack of social and political will as the real nub of the problem here, which is variously blamed on a lack of awareness or a lack of a sense of urgency, vested interests, an economic and political system that's rigged to promote short-term self-interest or line the pockets of the 1%. Still others argue that sustainability represents a failure of imagination, that it's become easier to imagine the end of the world than the end of capitalism. I'd like to suggest that sustainability crisis is also a relationship problem, reflecting the fact that we've fallen out of right relationship with ourselves, each other, and the more than human world, and that this has particular consequences for how we address issues of planetary health. But what does it mean to be in right relationship? It means that how we are in the world is aligned with our values, with an ethos of care, taking responsibility, showing up, honoring, respecting, appreciating, and being grateful for the abundance and generosity of earth, kin, community, strangers. And what if we're not there yet? How do we actually address relationship challenges? We find that anybody who's been in relationship knows that they're rarely resolved with the application of new rules, surveillance systems, accountability mechanisms, incentives, and demands for change. Yet that's exactly what we're told is needed to solve the problem of climate change, or for that matter, parenting. And some of us have been, advised to mobilize these kind of solutions in relationship issues as well. But perhaps instead, a change of heart is required. What would it mean to get intentional about catalyzing a change of heart? And what sort of tools do we have available? It turns out we have quite a bit of emerging research now around heart coherence and the intelligence of the heart as being different from mind and brain intelligence, and that the two are connected, and that often very wise solutions arise from heart coherence and the intelligence of the heart. And so we have, through practices of gratitude and marvel and mindfulness and appreciative inquiry and heart coherence and a feminist ethics of care and other ways of approaching and thinking about how we do heart work and heart-centered work in the world. And indeed, it would seem that with a change of heart, anything is possible. But without it, sustainability transition seems prone to endless negotiation, compromise, strategic incrementalism, co-optation, et cetera, Well, perhaps I'm exaggerating and romanticizing a bit. Even changes of heart can be incremental, bumpy affairs. And realistically, yes, technology and political will still be required and welcome. So maybe there's no need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. But just in case all these converging crises are a wake-up call designed to push us to a higher level of conscious evolution, let's also get to the heart of the matter, to consider the possibility that fixing the world out there will also require a generous helping of corresponding inner work to tend to the heart, to the quality of being we source our doing from, and to living in right relationship with ourselves, each other, and the more than human world. And we can do this while also attending to practical matters. Thank you.